The single biggest way to impact an organization is to focus on leadership development, and leadership is not the sole prerogative of single individual. It is in tandem with this that the Student Representative Council of the University of Cape Coast, the SRC, held its annual General Assembly with the theme Prioritizing the Needs of Students. At the assembly, the various student leaders presented their report of the administration so far and some of the challenges they faced, including how they have surmounted it.
The Atlantic Hall is also marking its 60th anniversary, and preparations are ongoing to champion a very fruitful celebration. To go on to the programs that we have held, we had Valentine's Day recently, and what we all call Big Clash. Some of us have been watching it all the time. Atlantic Hall had done some, and I can't say what happened there because those who saw it understand what happened there, but we understand what went on there. Anyways, with the programs also, the sports chairperson has been organizing games as a form of entertainment for the Atlantic Hallers. We recently had our famous Abonchi Cup, and in Nairobi, so far, in anticipation of the launch, we have organized various activities in the hall that are likely for the non-resident and residential affiliates of the hall. University rights by the National Council have been organized, and not forgetting our famous morale sessions. For Atlantic Hall, we are noted very well for our morale sessions. And this next week, Friday, that is 29th, we are having a pretty large morale session.
During the course of the event, the SRC President Samuel K. Adutey took the opportunity to launch the Stress-Free Healthcare Project. This project is meant to cater for healthcare needs of students who would incur costs at the UCC hospital and may not have the means to pay for it when they visit the hospital. An amount of 15,000 Ghana cedis was designated as seed money for the project. The Deputy Director of the University Health Services, Dr. James Pra, signed an MOU and received the money on behalf of the university. The Vice President of the SRC, Ms. Vera Ucc, spoke extensively about the food bank project dubbed Project Sankofa.
Students have resulted back companies who will be able to assist them during their times of financial difficulties. Other students, especially ladies, have fallen into prostitution and other promiscuous behavior just to be able to take care of themselves on campus. So in short, the STUP is to help our students who are needy on campus with food items that will sustain them at the latter part of the semester. Thank you very much.
This was further launched by the President of the SRC, Samuel K. Adutey.
I say that this semester's food bank, we are spending over 52,000 Ghana cedis on sustenance to pushing students. And the target number is 1,000 students must be the beneficiaries of this food bank. The committee, by their approved criteria of selection, we have contact to everyone with respect to population. So the course with larger numbers will have larger beneficiaries, and then also our students with special needs are going to be automatic beneficiaries of the food bank program. As the Secretary, as the Chairman of the Executive duly launch the football initiative every year.
The SRC president, who finally gave his speech, was very grateful for the support he received from his executives and the general student populace.
I always told my executives that so long as we remain in power and lead the students of the University of Lagos, we must put in an energy that is 10 times the energy we used to campaign both our 4 continents, both our 2 for Kofi both our this for this person. The energy we need has always come from our chairpersons who have always cooperated and have always seen me as their president, and I've always also seen them as my colleague executives. For us, because our have a data platform and all honorable members of parliament, I salute all of you. And honorable senior and DJ, I will have a data platform to give the very accounts of every company of the SRC. If there's anything I prioritize in this university, it's things that will make the ordinary students count. And that has been my teaching and my drive from one diploma forward to SRC. I will always position myself as a leader who is ready to listen to you, and a leader who will go the extra mile, break his back, and get things done for the student.
Some of the participants also spoke to TV UCC.
Do you see the program, the general meeting, to be reflective enough, looking at the theme, prioritizing the needs of students of University of Cape Coast?
Yes, 100% reflective of the theme, that we are prioritizing the needs of the students of the University of myself. This is my 4th year of being in school, and then this is my 2nd time attending a general meeting, student general meeting. And of what I've witnessed, and from all what the student leaders said, which was climaxed by our overall boss, the SRC president, I would say on records that, of course, the SRC and the student leaders, we are prioritizing the students' needs.
Okay, so the very first thing I touched on had to do with our welfare package for postgraduate students, where within this semester we've catered for over 70 people so far. And we look forward to still providing this package to members even within the next semester. And then I also touched on certain few programs we've had by far. The first has to do with the Aquaba Week for our freshers, which within we had the Aquaba games, we had this Aquaba lunch and seminar. We also had the aerobics and then the movie night. And we went on to have what we call the research seminar, which saw over 350 students in attendance. And I think this is a plus to our mantra, raising standards. Apart from that, we also had our financial literacy webinar, where we spoke to issues on budgeting, proposal, that's business proposal, among others. And then we had the very recent program, the Grassak Public Lecture, where we were able to bring on board, with the help of our Dean of Postgraduate School, we were able to bring on board the very first female VC of this institution, that is Professor Jenana Opoku-Ajiman, to speak to us on the future of postgraduate school and what we can put in place in ensuring that students who come within this school are able to give their best to the school, to the country at large, and to the world in general. Yes, and then
most of the times, the main thing is those of us in the diaspora, sometimes when we come to science and all that to study late at night, getting back becomes a little scary and all that. So, well, I think if the SRC and then the other presidents and then executives could do something about transporting students from science back to their various hostels, even if not their hostels, vantage points that they could get closer to their hostel. I think it would help.
Okay, a lot had to be done even before today, just to see to it that everything will be on point. So with the help of my committee members and my colleague chairpersons, we had to see to it that letters had to be sent to those who would like to invite. People would want to be at the G, that's our colleague students. We had to do some hall-to-hall publicity. Even in the lecture rooms, we had to move from one lecture room to the other to publicize the event and give them reasons why they should attend the General Assembly, because we as the SRC believe that this is the avenue, this is the platform that we can get to interact with our students, to get to know their needs and address them.
All right, so basically what I presented, this very evening was all about what we have done so far ever since we took over from our predecessor, the just past administration, and we had a number of items that we wanted to achieve. And as it stands now, if we are ranking ourselves, we have achieved about 50% of them. And I would say the next semester we also do away with the 50%. And I believe that at the end of the term of office, we will accomplish the 100% of the items that we planned, which was part of our annual action plan that we intended of doing.
For TV UCC, Ucc Src reporting.